Hello everybody, this is Mono here again, and you've caught me in the middle of trying to make this thing called a Lumite with the Smeltery. Cause I figured out that Obsidian kinda sucked. Just a little bit. It broke almost instantly, but you know. This stuff is way better, as I have heard, so I'm making a pickaxe head out of it. That is not the pickaxe head that I wanted, in fact, that is Obsidian. So I just gotta make this a Lumite go to the bottom. There it is. So I'm making a Lumite pickaxe head. Looks pretty cool. I really like how the Lumite looks. But I also got these lava crystals that I was talking about getting last time, because when I make this Lumite pickaxe and a Lumite shovel, I am going to put the lava crystal on the shovel, and then I'm going to get lapis and put fortune and auto smelt on the pickaxe. So these are going to be some pretty awesome tools as far as I'm concerned. Now, I'm not going to be using this Lumite for the whole entire thing. In fact, I probably should have planned out what I'm going to use it for before I smelted all of it. So I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to make the rest of this ingots until I can figure out what to do with it. But how you make this stuff is, I made it with obsidian, aluminum, and iron. So you make it like that. You need more aluminum than the rest of it, and you need equal amounts of iron and obsidian. Man, this stuff looks so cool. I don't know why, I just think it looks really cool. So I'm gonna finish making the stick and the rod and stuff and put it all together, and I'm gonna show you what the end result is. Alright, so if you know anything about Tinker's Construct, there's a little ore here called Cobalt, and you can only mine it with aluminite pickaxes or higher, which is obviously the pickaxe I'm using right now. So the reason why I want this Cobalt is because it is the second highest tier of stuff in the entire Tinker's Construct, I believe. I think. The highest is actually an alloy made out of the second and the third highest tier things in the entire Tinker's Construct. It is called Manyullyn. That's exactly what it's called. But it's called something along the lines of that. And the reason why I want this so bad is because tools made with this, at least from what I've seen, are really very good. Not like super califragilisticexpialidociously good, but they're still pretty good from what I have seen. And now, however, do note that the other counterpart that you need to make this thing is Ardite, and that I think is the Nether ore too, but oh, here it is. Wow, okay then. I was gonna say it's rare, but maybe I just got unlucky. Ooh, what the? Apparently a block broke under me too, I didn't notice it, but here's some Ardite, and then there's some Cobalt. And obviously, as I just said, if you mix them together, you get an awesome alloy. Yeah, I do believe Ardite is rare, but still. Cobalt's pretty nice to have, gotta say. Ooh, there's some more over there. This is a lot more than I was expecting to get. That's a... not saying very much. I wasn't expecting to get very much. Ooh, that guy has a chest on his head. Alright, then. Whatever fashion styles are in with the kids today. Anyway, I'm gonna see you back at my base with the amount of Cobalt and... what's the other one? Ardite that I have collected so that I can show you what the alloy does. Wow, there's two Ardite ore right next to each other. What are you? What the... Darkling. Pretty interesting name you got there. Really rare occurrence, I believe, to see two Ardite right next to each other. That's definitely not something you see every day. Wow. That was really rare. Really rare. And there's more right here. Alright, then I thought this ore was supposed to be rare, but maybe not. What is that? What are you? I am interested, which means I'm probably gonna die. What is that? I wonder... what is it? Is it like a trap? Is it something I can pick up? I have no idea. What are you? What the... a sunstone. Sunstone ore? What? I have no other blocks that I can use here. Ah! Oh, what is sunstone used for, I wonder? I wonder. I most certainly wonder. Anyway, the reason why I even started recording again is because there's more Ardite over here. I'm getting a lot of Ardite ore considering how rare I thought it was. More Cobalt. I'm not sure if I can get that or not, but I think it would be pretty beneficial if I got it, so I'm going to. Where did it go? There it is. I don't have enough to get to it. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Any hoodle, I'm back now, and while I was in the Nether, I actually got some more interesting things. Got skyberries, whatever that is. I got potash apples, whatever that is, and I got green glow shrooms, whatever they do. And actually, I got a lot of Cobalt and Ardite, considering I wasn't even in there for that long. Literally, I just went in there for like 2 minutes, and I got 10 Cobalt and 5 Ardite. That's something that most people can't even normally get, so I should be happy about that. Anyway, I'm going to smelt up these two things in the smeltery, and see how much I can get from it. I'm not even going to try to pronounce whatever the heck that is. So, my plan is to make a pickaxe, and I'm gonna have to eat these, I have nothing else to eat. And to make a lumber axe, because lumber axes are basically the equivalent of timber axes from timber. Basically, just a regular axe from timber, just cut down the whole tree. Which means that I could knock out a lot of wood in like, I don't even know, probably like a couple seconds. Which make trimming down this tree that I live in a lot easier. So that's what I'm gonna do there. But if this stuff actually smelts, I'm guessing it takes quite a while. Yeah, it does take quite a while. When this stuff actually smelts, if I have enough, I'm going to make an excavator with auto smelting, because an excavator with auto smelting would basically make it super easy for me to get glass, because an excavator removes a large amount of, that looks so cool. Because a large amount of glass would help me dearly when making a lot of things, so I'm wondering, can you make these ingots from blocks? Yes, you can. So I'm just gonna pour out this into a block, and pour it out into an ingot, so that I can get all 10 ingots from it. I'm not sure if you could hear that or not, but whatever, don't mind that. Alright, let's see. Come on, cool off, there you go. Man, it has that block with that giant dollar sign on it, that's pretty cool. And then all I have left is how many cobalt ingots? 10. I'm just gonna do the same thing. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for yet, but, I mean, I have a plan, but I'm not sure how much I should evenly distribute, because this ore is actually pretty rare. Alright, come on, cool off. I need some more cobalt. I'm actually pretty sure that Tinker's Construct is the only mod in here with cobalt in it, which is pretty cool. Okay. Putting these away, putting that away. Now, here's the dealio where I'm going to make tools and then come back when I've made them. Hello. Alrighty, so this took a lot more materials than I thought it was going to. I used up all of my cobalt. I used up a ton of obsidian. I had to go back down there and get like 15 more. But the reward is definitely substantial. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the excavator, actually this is where I want it, in here, and I'm going to make it auto smelt. And the thing that this is going to do, this is so amazing. Alright. So, this is going to make it auto smelt. And the excavator and the lumber axe and the pickaxe, basically for these, I chose, at least for the pickaxe and the lumber axe. The lumber axe requires some plates, some large casting, some large binding, a large tough rod, and basically the heads for these two I used cobalt, the rods I used Manyullyn, however you pronounce it, and then for the rest of the stuff like the plates and the binding I used Obsidian. The same goes for this, except for the tip I had to compensate because it was costing me so much, so I had to use Alumite instead. But as you can see, I'm just mining ordinary sand, and I go over here. Bam, 9 instant glass. This is going to be so useful for both building and making stuff. Now, I did already test out my lumber axe a little bit. The sad thing is, if I wanted to make more of these trees by getting saplings, I don't think that it works on the entire tree, but yet, I think it says it in the description. No, it does not. But you will see in a second. It actually mines out 3x3x3 areas of wood. As you can see, I was testing it out here. I don't know where to test this at, so I'm just gonna... You know what? Making more room. Bam! Look at that. 3x3x3, just mined out instantly. That is really, really useful. Now, this pickaxe actually goes pretty fast. I think it goes faster than a diamond one. It goes like doop, 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 doop. And considering this has no enchantments or anything on it, that actually is pretty freaking fast. Now, because of the obsidian rod and, you know, binding and stuff like that, well, I don't have obsidian rod, I have rods, but because of the really fancy binding, the obsidian binding I have on all of these, they're gonna actually not break for a really, really long time. Not really, really, really super long, but pretty long. Now that I have these awesome tools that I can use for building and getting materials and stuff like that, I can basically make a base a lot easier and make materials a lot easier and make power a lot easier, because that's what I'm going to get into now, is power. So these chests are really unorganized because I did this kind of just on a hunch and I wasn't really prepared at all, so I'm going to have to organize those later. But man, this was just some giant experience getting all of these. This took me like an hour and a half probably today just to get all these. I started at like 7:30, it's 9 o'clock now. So let me just see how long I've been playing this. 11.52 hours. Yeah, 5 episodes and 11 and a half hours. That's saying something, how much time I'm spending off camera. But yeah, just gonna, man, bam, just like that. That is so awesome. Anyway, my plan is, for this pickaxe, I'm not gonna put auto smelt on this until I can have a decent level of fortune. And I've said this already, but the thing is, if you mine an ore with auto smelt, it only gives you 1, unless you have fortune, like an ore that can be smelted. And obviously using this and getting 2 off of it would be better than just mining it with auto smelt and getting 1. So when I have enough lapis lazuli, like 64 blocks, it actually takes 45 blocks of lapis lazuli to get it maxed out. So when I have that much, I'm gonna add auto smelt to this, so that I can effectively have fortune on iron and gold and copper and tin and stuff like that. So that'll be awesome, but for now, that's pretty much a lot. I am actually really, really surprised that I did all of this today. I wasn't expecting to get that done, but now that I have these tools, gonna make everything way easier. I am gonna say that right now. Everything is gonna be way easier. Even just making the house. Just making the house, expanding the room, is just way... I didn't know that happened. I'm gonna have to clean that up. Anyway, now that I've got all that organized again, that was kind of annoying. Now comes my time to say goodbye. So, I will see you in the next part when I will hopefully get a power source done. See you next time.